I'm Dr. McMahon, and I have asthma. I grew up with asthma and I played sports. So with the new mask mandate, I wanted to see if there was a real trouble with getting oxygenation in patients with asthma. So I'm going to do a mini study for everybody where I'm going to put on a mask and I'm going to go outside. It's about 21 degrees out right now, and I'm going to skate pretty hard. I'm going to check my oxygenation levels with and without a mask. In general, I don't have much concern that there will be an issue. Most asthmatics have an issue where they get a sense that a mask might be constrictive of them, but studies so far have shown that there's plenty enough oxygen that gets across a mask that there shouldn't be an issue in asthmatics. The average shift in hockey is probably about 3 minutes of pretty high intensity. So I'm gonna wear the mask, skate pretty hard for about 3 minutes, and we'll check the oxygen levels at that time. Nice and tight. All right. Don't feel too much different than when I don't wear a mask. All right. As you can see, pulse rate 120. Oxygen saturation is really good, 97%. Here up to 98% when I'm stopping here. Still mask on. Real strong numbers. As you could see in that video, despite intense exercising and wearing a mask in very cold temperatures, I was still able to maintain very good oxygenation. I do still have that sense that there is a little constriction, as you may as well. That's more the sense of that mask and that artificial sense that you're not getting enough oxygenation. In these cases, what I recommend is to slow the breathing down. The best is to take slow, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. You can do these with a mask on, but if you still have this sense that you're not getting enough air in, remove yourself from being around other people at least 10 feet away, remove your mask, and try these breathing exercises. For example, take a slow, deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Repeat that a few times, and you should get that sense that you are being able to take these full breaths. Another thing to do is try not to breathe up here with the neck. Most up here you start to breathe shallow, constrict the airways up here. Want to try to relax the neck, relax the shoulders, and you can do what we call diaphragmatic breathing. You can put your hand on your stomach, take a slow breath in, and when you do, exaggerate that your hand's coming out. And then when you breathe out, your hand's coming in. So you're artificially pretending like you're using your diaphragm, which we want you to breathe with instead of your shoulders. So these breathing exercises can often help reduce any fears or any concerns. Actually, wearing a mask in the cold temperatures in Minnesota can often be beneficial in asthmatics. The cold air often constricts the airways, and so wearing a mask can often warm that air. Myself being an asthmatic, in these cold winters, I often wear a mask even if my breathing is under great control, because I know it's going to help warm the air and prevent any exacerbations. All right, I'm going to exercise indoors on a bicycle at a medium to high intensity pace without a mask on for 5 minutes, and I'll check the oxygen levels, and then I'll do the same with the mask on. All right, let's get started. Okay, there's 5 minutes. All right, we'll check the oximeter right now. Here it's reading at 97. Pulse rate 130, slowly coming down. Oxygen's now about 98%. This is all without a mask on. Pretty high intensity biking. All right, here we go. Okay, just finished the 5 minutes with the mask on. We're gonna check the pulse ox here. So heart rate, about 115, slowly coming down. Pulse ox, about 97. Now we're gonna do a longer duration of more moderate exercise with the mask on. Make sure that oxygen levels still stay good. Here we go. Okay, we're coming up on 10 minutes. Covered about 3.3 miles. All right, feeling pretty good. Check the oxygen levels. All right, pulse ox, about 96. Pulse rate, about 106, 107. We're at 96 with the mask on. I'm gonna keep the mask on. Some high exercise, all right. I'm gonna pull the mask off right now. You can see no significant change there. Put the mask back on. Take the mask off. Really not much of a change there at all. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to us. And I'm also willing to meet with you individually to try exercises. And if you're still concerned, to have you exercise with a mask, check oxygenation, check your lung functions, and make sure that we're on the right path.